want to make sure I say that because I don't want to be over optimistic guy. Motherfuckers, y'all supposed to win that game.
Yeah.
Y'all shit the bed. But with 6-3, I'll take that though. Shit in the bed. Better than 3-6.
3, man. All right, fuck it.
Let's go. We still in the playoffs, right? We still in the playoffs, right?
We in the playoffs.
Let's go.
We need somebody who can kick the ball. We need somebody who can kick the ball.
Charles like, all right, Amir. I love you, man, but nah. I'm not disagreeing with anything you say. I'm mad at you though, bro, at all.
Nah, I'm not disagreeing with anything you said. Like I agree with everything you're saying. It's I don't know, man. It's a hard pill to swallow.
I know. I feel you, man.
It's a hard pill to swallow.
I feel you.
And then we got a kicker who can't make 50-plus yard field goals. That's another issue. This man missed 5 50-plus yard field goals in a row.
Yes.
Come on, bro. This is 2019. You're supposed to make those easy.
All right. Yo, I feel like I gotta ask this question then. Because I believe hard work is a very important part of what you do. And how you go ahead and execute in what you do. So growing up, we was always taught that, you know what I'm saying, though, that if you're lazy, you know what I mean, that's just, you know, you're just being lazy and you're not hard working, though. In this day and age, though, do you think that laziness is an excuse or an addiction, in your opinion? Chuck, I'm going to start with you, and Pete, you go ahead, and I'm going to go after y'all.
I think it's an addiction.
Oh, I was surprised you're saying that.
I think
please explain, Charles.
Because if you come on, I mean, let's just step back. Like nobody wants to be addicted to mediocrity. Like nobody wants mediocrity. Nobody likes to be lazy.
Okay.
On a deeper level. Now it may feel good to sitting around doing shit. Okay. But in the back of your mind,
there you go, the Jamaican in you.
But you stupid. Son. But in the back of your mind, you're like, damn, I should be doing something right now.
Right, all right.
I don't feel like it. And that's the issue. Like we're emotional creatures, right? We have a logical side and we have an emotional side.
Okay.
Right. And a lot of the times we go off how we feel, right? We do things off how we feel, and that's not always the best thing to do.
Okay.
Right? It's like, for example, I put myself out there. Like, I know I should be eating healthier, right? I know, but sometimes I don't feel like it. So on one side, mentally, logically, I'm like, okay, I know I shouldn't be eating this shit. I feel like eating it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we all have this battle within us, right? We all have this emotional versus logical battle within us. So when it comes to hard work and people that don't work hard, I think it is an addiction to is an addiction to laziness. Right? When you think about what an addiction is, if somebody's addicted to something, like they may be thinking in their mind that they don't want to do it, but because it's an addiction, they can't help themselves. Right?
No.
They can't stop doing it. It's just like people who are addicted to coffee.
Okay.
Right? People get coffee every morning. They spend $4 or $5 on a thing of coffee every morning.
Okay.
Knowing in their mind, you shouldn't be spending $80, $90, $100 a month on coffee. But because you're addicted to it, you keep doing it. And that's across the board. In my opinion, when it comes to laziness, when it comes to hard work, some of us are addicted to mediocrity. Right? I mean, just the same way some of us are addicted to white supremacy.
Now, okay. So do you feel that's more taught by your household or society? What do you think affects that idea the idea of that? Go ahead, y'all.
Well, I think it's on, and Pete, I'll let you up in a minute. I think it's on both sides, right? So society does the programming, and because our parents, most of our parents don't have that knowledge, there's no counterbalance.
Really?
Right. What was the quote that Dr. Martin Luther King said? He said something about not speaking out against something, and it's just as bad as taking part in it. I forgot. I can't remember the quote exactly.
I know what you're talking about, though. Yeah.
You know, but so I'm saying, like, if society's doing this, and at home we're being taught this, something different that's to the contrary, then yeah, okay, there's that balance. But because we're not being taught at home, because we're not teaching our kids at home, no, it's like one-sided. It's like society has the upper hand.
Yeah, because I often feel like, and I feel what you're saying. I often feel like the idea of white is right is what's taught as what should be the ultimate goal.
Well, I mean, when you look at white versus black, it's embedded in society. Like when you walk into a grocery store and you look on the shelf and you see a box of Debbie cakes, you see a white cake, a white chocolate cake, and you see a dark chocolate cake. What is the white chocolate cake called? Angel food. What is the dark chocolate cake called? Devil food. Dog, this shit is embedded in society. People may overlook that, but that's there for a reason. White cake is called angel food, and dark cake is called devil food.
Yeah.
Really? Why? Who subscribed darkness to devilness?
I agree with that.
Christianity. Oh shit.
Yeah.
You said white people? Oh, no, you said Christianity. Okay.
Yeah. We're afraid of I know I'm about to go talk a little bit. We're afraid of the dark because that's what we've been taught. All right, we've been taught that dark is bad. Where? Melanin permeates the cosmos. Darkness is the world. We're created out of darkness.
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt. Shit.
But that's just my 2 cents.
Once you use the word permeate in the cosmos, I say, yeah, we're getting deep.
Right.
You're absolutely correct, though, man. No. You're right, though, man. It's a lot that has to do with the metaphysical and all that stuff, though, man.
Yeah. And like, you know, Pete talked about, you know, mentioned Christianity. This goes way beyond Christianity, right? You can keep, look, me personally, you can keep your Christianity, but don't confuse it with history. Christianity is not history. In the sense of, it's not accurate, true history in the sense of ancient Kemetic history. Right? So you can keep your Christianity. If that makes you feel good, do you. But please understand where it originated from. All this religion shit, just know your spiritual underpinnings. Just know where you came from spiritually. It's not Christianity. It's not some white God in the sky. There's no white Jesus coming to save you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say it. The idea of that is just crazy. That we're separate from God? Are you serious? Well, that's like me having a child and say the child's separate from me. No. My DNA is in the child and vice versa. This is my offspring. So the very idea that we're separate from God is just, it's mind-boggling to me.
That's pretty crazy.
I'm not worthy. What? Yes, you are. God created you. You are worthy. What the fuck are you talking about? You beat 1 million sperms to be here. Just think about it, bruh. Just think about it. I don't want to freak anybody out. But You were
Go ahead.
you were beefing with 1 million sperms to be here, and you made the cut. It's like 1,000,001 odds. Come on, 1,000,001. I'll take. Who would take those odds?
So you would say laziness is an addiction?
Right? Yeah. Because
shit crazy.
Because we've relied on it so much for our survival, right? And then with when we're talking about religion, there's this whole idea of forgiveness, love thy neighbor, turn your other cheek. It all ties in together.
Yeah.
Right? Turn the other cheek? What? A white man comes slap you on the left cheek, you're supposed to turn your face to the right and hit the other one.
You know what, Charles? It's crazy that you bring that up, though, and that actually, I love your perspective on the whole idea, though, of what you're talking about, though, because it brings me into voting. And I want to kind of read a passage from The Bullet or the Ballad by Malcolm X, just 4 minutes. Well, a few minutes. He says that Islam is my religion, but I believe my religion is my personal business. It governs my personal life, my personal morals. And my religious philosophy is personal between me and the God in whom I believe. Jesus as the religious philosophy of these others between them and the God in whom they believe. And this is the best way. Where we to come out here discussing religion? We have too many differences from the outstart, and we can never get together. So today, though Islam is my religious philosophy, my political, economic, and social philosophy is black nationalism. You and I, as I say, if we bring up religion, will have differences. We'll have arguments, and we'll never be able to get together. But if we keep our religion at home, keep our religion in the closet, keep our religion between ourselves and our God. But when we come out here, we have a fight that's common to all of us against the enemy who is common to all of us. This is written back. This was said back in 1964. The Ballad or the Bullet, delivered on April 12th, 1964, in Detroit. And so I know I talk about it a lot, though. I just want to get your opinion, though, on the joint, though. Just like, the voting season is upon, has gone down. So we always have to talk about it, though. I feel like we have to talk about it the same way they push voting. We have to talk about how we feel about voting, even if we are for it or against it. So, Pete, you go ahead. You go ahead and give your point of view on it as well.
I mean, I grew up, you're supposed to vote. Ancestors did all this, sacrificed a lot, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, I still vote, but at the end of the day, I don't know, to me, it doesn't really mean anything. Trying to infiltrate a system that wasn't forced anyway. My thing is, if they push the vote, and why wouldn't you push the agendas just as hard on a daily basis, just as you would do when it's time to vote? Excuse me. I don't know. I just see you do the bullshit. A lot of people don't care, or rather not see the bullshit. But yeah, man, I know.
Pete, is there anything that in knowing how to vote and go, though, and Chuck, we'll go to you, though, but I just want to, is there anything that you feel that that we should implement that could help us outside of being in the system, in your opinion?
I mean, just look up the grassroots initiatives or groups that's doing something within the community without the bullshit, or the grassroots before they even get to the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, find the folks that's actually doing something for real, that's talking about it, that's on the front lines.
Because what I see with a lot of that, though, is that they see those grassroots communities and try to get them involved,
Yeah.
into the voting, into the bullshit. Like, yo, you need to be down with Democrats then. Be down with this then. It's like, what the fuck? No. We need to have our own shit that's not involved in the system.